Hello, my name is Coral Marina Carrasco Porto, and today I want to share a brief reflection of Bolivia's Bicentennial. We'll explore the journey to independence, the challenges the nation has faced over the past 200 years, and how this milestone shapes our future. Bolivia's quest for independence began in 1809 with the revolts in Chuquisaca and La Paz. This operation sparked the fight against Spanish colonial rule, by the bravery and determination of indigenous communities and visionary leaders. The struggle culminated on August 6, 1845 with the establishment of the Republic of Bolivia. Over the last two centuries, Bolivia has overcome numerous obstacles, including territorial losses, political instability, and the growing pursuit of equality. The Bicentennial is an opportunity to honor our ancestors, proud to the diversity that define us, and look ahead to a future of solidarity and progress for all Bolivians.
Continue. Bolivia. Bolivia has a great history and you will see why. Okay, we will start with ancient civilization in the pre-Hispanic era. We can highlight the Tiwanacotas, Aymaras, Moxeños, Quechuas, Itomanas, Guaranis, etc. Then we move on the era of colonization in the 1832. That was the time when the Spanish arrived in America and the viceroyalties were created, and one those was in Peru. As an interesting fact, you know that Bolivia has previously called El Alto Peru? Is interesting. Also, the exploitation of the mountains took place, for example, in Potosí, with the rich hill of Potosí, or in Spanish, El Cerro Rico de Potosí. Continue with history. We move on the year 1809, when the first revolution for the independence of Latin American began. Other time, other moments, other history. It's Bolivia. Our history is very incredible. Do you think? This is my question. Okay, moving on the year 1825. Simón Bolívar and Antonio José de Sucre managed to liberate El Alto Peru, establishing the Republic of Bolivia in honor of Bolívar. One last thing I can tell you is that Bolivia was not the first name that has give to it, but rather it was called Republic of Bolivar, not Bolivia, Republic of Bolivar. I have a question for you. What serious wars did our Bolivia have? A continuation, my partner.
The Bolivia War of Independence was a long process that began in 1809 and culminated in 1829. Here are most important battles in Bolivia's fighting for independence. First, Battle of Ayacucho, December 9, 1824. This battle was the most important in the Bolivian War of Independence and marked the end of Spanish rule in South America. The battle took place in the city of Ayacucho, Peru. Was led by Antonio José de Sucre. Second, Chuquisaca Revolution. This was an important event in Bolivia, fighting for independence and took place in the city of Chuquisaca. The Chuquisaca Revolution movement in Ibero-America. Third, La Paz Revolution, July 6 in 1809. This was another important event in Bolivia theme for independence and took places in the city of La Paz, and who July 6 revolution in La Paz, led by Pedro Domingo Murillo, is considered an openly independentist revolution. Bolivia's theme for independence involved several key actors and events, including rural guerrillas, group of peasants, indigenous people, and mestizos, who used guerrilla tactics to fight against the Spanish royalist forces. The Alto Peru region, a key area in Bolivia's theme for independence that included the current Bolivia province of La Paz, Cochabamba, Beni, Santa Cruz, and Potosí.
The Republic of Bolivia was founded on August 6, 1825, after 16 years of struggle for independence, led by brave men and women who dreamed of freedom. During the Assembly of Chuquisaca, it was decided to create a sovereign and independent nation, adopting the name Bolivia in honor of the liberator Simón Bolívar. Bolívar was declared the father and protector of the Republic, and Antonio José de Sucre became the first president, tasked with organizing the foundational institution of the new state. The early years of the Republic were marked by significant challenges such as economic difficulties, internal tensions, and territorial conflicts. Simón Bolívar drafted Bolivia's first constitution, known as the Vitalicio Constitution. It was approved by Congress in May 1826. The constitution faced criticism for being authoritarian and not reflecting the aspiration for the population. It was replaced a few years later.
Hi, my name is Janet Juanca Paucara, and today I will talk about of the most important date to happen at this 200 years of independence of Bolivia. The first is the Pacific War. The Pacific War occurred between the years 1879 and 1884. The causes of this war is for the territories, and especially of the Guano and Salitre. Then, in that year, the president was Larion Daza. Our country lost 400 territories of the maritime coast and 120,000 of the kilometers of the territories with Chile, and that second is the Chaco War. That's where occurred between the years 1932 and 1935. In that years, the president was Daniel Domingo Salamanca. In that year, the reason for starting the war is for the territories and control the Chaco Boreal and Fortín Boquerón. We also in this year, and after of that, when we won the war, the Paraguay is win, and we won more territories and more diversity in those territories in that war of the Chaco with our country and Paraguay. Two events that's most important of the Bicentennial of the year. Then after in 29 if a new political constitution, which in that year was the President Evo Morales Ayma.
Es el 17º texto constitucional en la historia republicana. Entró en vigencia el 7 de febrero de 2009, fecha en la que fue promulgada por el presidente Evo Morales tras ser aprobada en un referéndum con un 90,24% de participación. La consulta fue celebrada el 25 de enero de 2009 y el voto aprobatorio alcanzó un 61,43% del total de los votos.
El socialismo comunitario a partir de la promulgación de la nueva constitución política del Estado boliviano.
After of that event of the Bicentenary in those 200 years, is observed the loss, the diversity and the exclusion, the especially people, the attraction, the chaos in the different department of Bolivia, especially in Santa Cruz and Beni and different departments. Then that is the most important event in the Bicentenary of Bolivia in 200 years. Then my partners will show more about that topic, what happened then or after in those 200 years. Thank you.
Reflection on the Bicentennial. Today, as Bolivia, we find ourselves at a crucial moment in our history. The Bicentennial of our independence invites us to reflect on our past, our present, and our future. As young people, we have a fundamental role to play in building this future. One of the things that strike the most is importance of inclusion and diversity in our society. For a long time, we have marginalized our indigenous people, our women, and our minorities. But today, we can see an inclusion and diversity are essential for building a better future. That's why I ask you, young people of Bolivia, to commit to building a more inclusive and diversity future. Try to understand and respect the difference between us and commit to fighting for a social justice and equal opportunities for all. The Bicentennial of Independence is a moment to reflect on our past and our present, but it's also a moment to look at the future with hope and optimism. I ask young people of Bolivia to join me in a call to action to building a better future for all.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Moira Murillo. Okay, let's start. Bolivia's bicentennial and journey through history. The Bolivian War of Independence 1825 was marked by significant battles and uprisings leading to the end of Spanish rule in the South America. On August 6, 1825, Bolivia was established as a sovereign nation facing early challenges such as economic difficulties and internal tensions. Bolivia's history includes major conflicts like the Pacific War and the Chaco War, which significantly impacted its territorial boundaries. These events have been pivotal in shaping Bolivia's national defense and future. Thanks for your attention.
La juventud es el presente, el futuro y al progreso darle duro.